It's Week 17 of the 2024 season, and we'll see Baker Mayfield. He's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Bucs and the Panthers. All that and more coming up next.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. Yeah. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody.
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the seventh-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Baker now off the play fake. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Baker now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. He breaks a tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Out of the gun, Young finds Sanders. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Option headed to the left on 1st down. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets there to take him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Young working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Took off with it again.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Buccaneers and receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. First down, here's Baker. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Mayfield set to pass. This one's taken in by Otten. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be Panthers football. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. From the pistol, it's Young. Finds a man, Deontay Johnson has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Hand off here for Brooks. No one around. He's got space. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 2nd and 13. Pass brought in by Treylon Burks. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets there to take him down. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Now Young. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Now Eddie Pinheiro will try to knock it through for the Panthers. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
On the return, here's Palmer. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. 1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Baker now. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He's got it near the 10. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point of the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, a run for White. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
White will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
On the give, this is Irving. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Gets this to Sanders. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-3 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They start with 2nd and 6. From the 27. That'll be complete to Bucs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Defense shows blitz. Young completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the give, it's Brooks. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now here's Mayfield. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Jake Camarda on the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Brushes him off with ease. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. The Carolina offense headed out now. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Broke through the tackle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Brooks on the give, headed right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Connects with Johnson. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from the 41. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Running it after the penalty. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Yaya Diaby brings him down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action now, Young. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? This is Brooks heading left. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Automatic first down.
So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Opposite. Green, switch, yellow, black one.
Gets this to Johnson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Second and 3 now. Young on the play action. He has the Carolina touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. He finds Evans left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Here's the give to Irving. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
This is reeled in by Reed. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That stop made by Derek Brown. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. McMillan hauls it in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Out of the gun, White. Gets to space right side. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down in a bit.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. To the air on 1st down, Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Young. He has the first over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Panthers trailing on the scoreboard. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds Sanders. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Look at that time for Deontay Johnson. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And once again, they can't connect.
can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They're going for it, Young. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. This one's taken in by Otten. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Josie Jewell making that stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Mayfield. He's on the move. He's running for it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and just 2 to go. Mayfield now from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. A time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
He has it at the 13. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Good return here of 19 yards. And it'll be their football. Here come the Panthers, taking over late in this 1st half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. 2nd and 6 now. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Hubbard hauls it in. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Joe Tryon Shoyinka gets there to take him down. That finds Burks, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Young working from the gun. Brought in right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Well, we've hit halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers toting a nice lead into the locker room. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get things started in our nation's capital, Atlanta, in town to take on Washington. And it's the visiting side who have the lead in that one. The rookie Jaden Daniels taking number 2 overall with 2 touchdown passes. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Devontae Adams, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Anthony Richardson, a touchdown pass in the victory. We saw a strong first half out of running back Bucky Irving. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Young looking to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second and long. Young throwing here. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kid, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I can just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
That one's cut along the left sideline.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Handoff headed right. Irving. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 37. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
White trying this straight ahead. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. First down, ball at the 36. Here's White again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That pass complete to McMillan. And they get this down to the 28. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Irving on the inside give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the 1st down.
Encroachment defense.
Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Automatic 1st down.
Yeah, so many times you get to these 4th and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback in that huddle, hold your water, guys. Hold your water, because this defense could get jumping, and they just did.
Finds a big lane, and he's all the way down the 10-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
He picks up 7, and now it's 2nd and goal at the 3. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Young. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready. Check right. Nick right.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Gets this to Johnson. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Man in motion here. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Now Young. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Young to throw it. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The home teams and Rachaad White ready to take over once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This finds Evans, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. To throw is Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll have the first down and even more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. This one's caught. And this one does not go far. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, a run for White. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers lead by 15 now. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Young on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Young. Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
He connects downfield on 4th. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. Look at that work, churning those legs, driving across the 15. Is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Palmer. And look at this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. They've got 1st down from the 31. From the gun, Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Evans. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Baker to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
Fair catch made here at the 30. The Panthers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
He finds some space again. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Young working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28. Hubbard hauls it in. Stiff arm success. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Connects with Johnson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
4th and 3, drive on the line. They're going for it, Young. And they give to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Mayfield now from the gun. State pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. from the 38. Gets this to Johnson. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. The Buccaneers add another DB. Third down coming up. Looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment play. Looking to throw, Young. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again following the sack. That's to his running back, Miles Sanders. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Third down, 1 yard to go. He'll throw it. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up fourth down. Looking to throw it. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, this is White. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Running on second with White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Third down run from White. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding, offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this second half. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Sound the cannons, baby! The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.